joining us on the show to talk about how to prevent Lassa fever and other diseases in this sponsored and product placement. He's a sponsorship and product placement manager. Geez, I've been gisting with the sponsorship and product
Come on, it's just
placement.
English. Forget that.
Wow.
Forget that.
I should treat you with respect.
Come on.
Okpayemi Awojobi, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning.
To the most beautiful women in Nigeria that have
Oh, God. Okay, it's a day to Valentine's. He's testing his lyrics. No problem.
Oh, my goodness. We've been engaging you. Please join the show by asking us questions through 070-8066-8014. It will show on the screen. Call the number. Or you could tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YourViewTVC. Before we came on air, we were talking to you, which is why I was saying, I didn't know I was talking to Oga, that you have gone around all the areas that have outbreak of Lassa fever. What exactly were you looking for?
Okay, so Lassa fever is currently one of the incidents in Nigeria now that everybody is trying to fight, against, and I'm sure we all know. Let me say this first, that it will shock you that Lassa was actually first detected in Borno State, in a village called Lassa. I don't think you've ever heard that before.
Yes, I have.
It was through, it was through this outreach and all the awareness I've been doing that I found this out. So last week currently we have a collaboration with Nigerian Center for Disease Control. That's in the national head, and we have a mandate to go across the locations where this disease is actually happening to create awareness and give out materials. So last week, Thursday, we were in Akure South, the main market where they had this issue. We also visited Owo, where we had cases, about 14 cases. We visited Ekuma community, and that was on Thursday. Lagos market, we are creating awareness. We're also in Abuja with NCDC team.
What do you mean by awareness?
Now, the awareness we're doing, we're sharing flyer materials, like detailed basic information that anybody would read, a layman would read, and really understand what Lassa fever is all about. People just think it's English, but majorly we're trying to make them understand that, like, see, ordinary ekutele, rat, when rat perches on your food,
dangerous.
And in these places where it's quite prevalent, we're just trying to make them understand all those things and trying to ensure that Hypo is all about hygiene, because you'll be wondering what Hypo is doing with Lassa fever. I know you actually know Hypo is a bleach brand, and we speak hygiene, we speak clean environments, we speak everything about good health.
So how do you use your product to help prevent or fight?
Yes. So, rats are always around dirty environments. They're always environments that are not clean, that probably people just tend to touch themselves without washing their hands. And, so for us, we're giving back to society by giving out these products for free.
You get free?
Yes.
Wow,
and we're currently printing about 3 million flyers for the government.
Oh, wow.
Saying in all these areas we are giving out these products. Today we're supposed to be with somebody from the NCDC also here, but they're in Abuja. They're currently having different meetings and awarenesses going across, so they couldn't make it down here today. But we'll definitely still come with them.
My concern is the areas where these diseases did not start from, where the centers for control are located. So Irua in Edo State, I think, accommodates the Lassa center, and then the Center for Disease Control in Yaba. What exactly are you doing to help the people in those communities who've been exposed innocently to diseases that are strange to their communities because of
so the government cannot do it alone. No matter how the awareness, everybody needs to be involved, and that's why we felt from the Hypo side, it's just like a CSR, giving back to society. We're helping the government to print flyers. We are putting banners across several places,
corporate social responsibility,
also giving out products to clean your environment, products to wash your environment, products to wash your hands, just try to ensure that everywhere is quite clean and safe. So far in this state, we've deployed over 30,000 cartons so far to different locations. It's happening every day. Today also we're in 7 states doing the same awareness for the government, going across different locations, making noise, teaching people. And we are not just, taking the speakers and shouting. We're doing a one-on-one talk. In Wuse Market last week on Saturday, I remember we were with people from NCDC and also our management, we entered the market to the chicken side. We went to the Maggi side, we went to the Kilichi side, about Kilichi anyway, you know, went to those locations and we engaged these Hausa guys, the Malas, the Yorubas, everybody. We spoke to them, trying to explain, look at this environment for goodness sake, it's quite dirty. And the funniest thing is, if you have a one-on-one contact with someone who is infected already, it's so easy that you could just get it like that. You know, well, I was explaining to someone about that, I even just avoid kissing for now, and the guy was saying, well, if you can.
It's Valentine.
well, Valentine, but why not just sustain your life and try to live healthy and not die in a short while because of Valentine?
You can do plenty Valentine.
I disagree.
You know, so if in a location where you're having these prevalent, then I advise people, stop shaking people any at this moment, trying to cover your food.
Become like Nima, just be doing like this.
But you shook me now when you came.
I'm in Lagos and I'm quite clean. I'm okay.
I'm going to wash my hands when I finish the show, which is advice for everybody.
So I'm more concerned about the product itself because I know it's a bleach and I understand the fact that it's used to clean and wash. But when it comes to washing of hands, do people have like any other products that you use for that? Or how do you handle the Hypo?
Okay, you know, Hypo actually
hygiene?
we have the toilet cleaner, we have the bleach itself, but I'm here to talk about the bleach. I know most people know about toilet cleaner. It's used for, it kills, it cleans, makes the toilet sit very clean, and that's what but for the bleach, now it kills 99.9% germs.
Okay.
It's been scientifically proven and we have all the documents to back it up. So we believe that an example is if you wash your environment, clean the tables, wash your white, you can see how sparkling white I'm looking at now back. You know, if you do all these things with Hypo, it helps you live an hygiene life. You know, and it's so funny that it's just for 20 naira.
So please, can you just confirm what not to do with it? So do you pour it directly on your hands? Do you bath with it? So what not to do with it?
Okay, we've had several cases about people saying to us that, like, you know, that Hypo, they use it to kill weak load, they use it to do several things. So see, Hypo is so safe that it doesn't it won't harm you. It has no bad effects. In fact, with just a little quantity inside the water, you don't have to pour all the 29 sachets. Just a little quantity, you can, you know, wash an entire house. Because it's quite very effective.
So you know, the challenge is that we have 195 cases. We've had 29 deaths. Yes, and we have, it's in 11 states so far. If people live in this area, people living in these states that already have it, what would you say be their everyday activity? They mop the floor with Hypo, mop tables?
Are you saying people that already have it?
Yes. No, people that live within the area where it's already happening.
Where it's already. Okay, so one of the greatest awareness we are doing is at least have the basic information, have the basic knowledge that this is here, and it's no joke. You know, and I'm glad the government have facilities across several locations. The moment when you start feeling headache, and you've gone for medication and it's not working, please visit the nearest facility. That's what we prefer.
Let me ask you because now you've mentioned facility. What, in your tour around Nigeria, how many primary healthcare centers do you see that are operating in the areas that you mentioned? You know what, particularly?
Okay, so I'm aware that currently the government has a facility in Owa now that people are referred to. Well, the villagers are still quite scared. That is it expensive? Is it this? You know, people don't want to come out. They're still scared that, like, will they quarantine me somewhere in court? You know, so for us, we're just trying to give them the basic knowledge. And when we come from the brand perspective and give them the product as an incentive, they get relaxed. And they get to listen to us.
Better.
Because just putting them in a place and trying to shout to them and saying, come, let's talk about last people don't get to turn up. When they see free products, oh, goodness, you know, we see them in large numbers. And we use that as an incentive to explain to these guys.
Fantastic.
And in fact, we've had cases, like in Epoma, for example, I saw several people asking me for numbers that they could call.
Oh, to report.
Yes, to report.
That's good. That's good. So we also doing, this segment is sponsored by Hypo, and we are happy with what you're doing. We just want to keep reminding people, clean every environment, clean the banisters. So when you hold the railings, always clean the railings, clean the doors to your toilet and all of the things. Areas where you can easily contact germs. Hypo will help you with that. Thank you for what you're doing, and thanks for coming to the show.
Thank you, madam.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Stay with us, we'll be right back.